This episode of Research Park TV is brought to you in part by Daskell Ball. If you'd like to be part of one of the top-ranked accounting firms in South Florida, think Daskell Ball. Also sponsored by the Wyndham. Parents in town? Send them across the street to the Wyndham. It's so nice, they might just leave you alone.
As you may have guessed, Research Park TV is about the incredible opportunities, partnerships, and resources found inside the 94-acre ecosystem known as Research Park next to the Boca Raton campus of Florida Atlantic University. Founded in 1985, the Research Park is South Florida's only state university-affiliated research park and is currently home to several well-known companies as well as many promising young ones. While sprawling in size, I find it amazing how few people know about it. That's the reason behind the show we call Research Park TV. Who better to begin our show with other than Andrew Duffel, the President and CEO of the Research Park. Andrew, thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
What would you say the attraction of the Research Park is for their business that might consider locating here?
The Research Park and its tenants have been close partners for FAU over the last 25 years, and these relationships continue to define a working framework to show high-tech companies the ways in which they can innovate and develop new products in conjunction with FAU's high research activity. One of the great things about the Research Park is how we can add value to a company's business plan by connecting them to relevant and experienced researchers, eager and well-educated students, and cutting-edge equipment, none of which they would have had easy access to elsewhere. And that's an eye-opening proposition to a CEO who's looking to cut costs, increase productivity, and reduce time to market.
Please spend a moment to talk about the Technology Business Incubator.
Sure. The Technology Business Incubator is an essential resource for this area as it builds a sustainable model for the future. It plays a role in the development of sustainable, high-paying jobs by providing entrepreneurs in high-tech fields a place in which they can develop their ideas in a supportive environment. At the Technology Business Incubator, we try to take as many of the burdens of running a company off the shoulders of the entrepreneur so that he or she can focus on the technology. These incubator companies create opportunities for the students at FAU through internships and through exposure to new ideas. We're also working on rolling out a student innovation lab here at the Technology Business Incubator. Think of it as a place for students to develop their ideas and test their validity.
Andrew, thank you very much for your time today. Working on this project has been a real eye-opener for me.
Thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to helping you as you tell the story about the Research Park here on Research Park TV. Bye for now.
Our next guest is the president of Florida Atlantic University, Mary Jane Saunders. President Saunders, can you tell us how the Research Park and the university create opportunities that mutually benefit each other?
Well, universities and research parks are marriages made in heaven. There's so many exciting ideas that come out of students and faculty and staff at universities, and they need a home to grow, and research parks provide that. From the other advantage point of a business locating in a research park, they have access to faculty and students and all the ideas that go on at a university. In our own research park here at Florida Atlantic University, we have a student innovation and invention lab. That's a wonderful place for students to try out their ideas.
As we roll out our show, is there a topic we shouldn't miss?
Well, at FAU, in our College of Business, we have an annual competition called the Business Plan Competition. And this allows young students at the middle school and high school age, our own college age students, and entrepreneurs from the community to present their ideas to a panel of leading businessmen and women, and they help to vet those ideas, and we have winners of those competitions which get to have space in our local research park. So it's a wonderful opportunity for our community to come on campus, hear the exciting ideas that are being fostered, and then have the opportunity to turn that into a real business.
Thank you very much, President Saunders.
Great talking with you today.
Now, we are going to switch gears a little and go visit one of our commercial tenants, and certainly one that also deserves as much fanfare, as this company has been recently listed in Forbes as one of America's most promising companies. So let's go see Mr. Dan Kane. All right, Dan, tell us what's happening here at Modernizing Medicine.
We have cracked the code on how to save doctors time in their practice by using things like iPads and adaptive learning technologies, where in the specialties we serve, as they're interacting with technology, we can shave down minutes off a patient encounter. And if we can save them a minute or two per patient, and they're seeing 50, 60 patients a day, we can save hours of their time.
Are you looking for any help at an intern level?
Absolutely. Well, we hire a whole lot of people from Florida Atlantic University. Our first employee was from FAU. We've done internship programs, including an internship program last year that ended up having someone start as an intern and ended up coming on board full-time as an employee here in the company.
That's great, that's great. And what advantages have you seen as a CEO leading your company inside the research park?
Being part of a research park has a ton of benefits, not the least of which is access to a university. So we find that our employees really take advantage of everything from the dining options to the campus store, to being able to use the exercise facilities here on campus. Plus, being part of a campus like this kind of keeps you young. It keeps the energy level great. We're very involved with the university, ranging from campus activities and awareness all the way through continuing education, where some of my employees get their education or continuing their education on campus as well. Modernizing Medicine was recently named one of the South Florida best places to work. Last year we were the #1 fastest growing IT company in South Florida, and recently Forbes named us one of America's most promising companies. So this is a really exciting place. Last year we were 60 employees, this year we're starting at 125. We're going to be adding about 40 to 50 new people this year, and I'd like to see a lot of them come from the campus.
Next up, we have Michael Neal from Dorm Duels here in the building, so let's have him on set. Michael, your business was born here, right?
Yep, that's right. Right here on FAU's campus, actually in the dorms, in the new dorms in IVA, so with my roommate.
Tell us how that happened.
Well, one day me and my roommate over the summer were bored because we were only taking 1 or 2 classes each, and we wanted to do something fun that summer, something that we thought could be of value. So we got together a couple friends, came up with this idea, built the site, and launched on the first day of school.
Now tell us what Dorm Duels does.
So Dorm Duels is a photo competition site for college students. We create these photo competitions that allow students to enter in photos and win prizes from brands such as Vitamin Water, McDonald's, and even Dunkin' Donuts.
What's next for Dorm Duels?
Next is we're going to expand nationally so we can bring contests and prizes to students all over the country.
Thank you for watching this episode of Research Park TV.
This episode of Research Park TV is brought to you in part by Daskell Bolt. If you'd like to be part of one of the top-ranked accounting firms in South Florida, think Daskell Bolt. Also sponsored by the Wyndham. Parents in town? Send them across the street to the Wyndham. It's so nice, they might just leave you alone.
So let's go see Mr. Dan Kane. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by that E. Okay. So let's go see Mr. Dan Kane.
Where we give out prizes to college students from them getting. Start that one again. For them giving about things.